Hi guys, and welcome back to a brand new piercing fail reaction video. Hi everyone, what is the tea? What is the Darjeeling? The Lapsang Souchot, the Scalding Hot Assam, the Earl Grey? What should I say is the tea? The tea today is I'm actually starting my caffeine detox because I'm going to a festival in a couple of weeks and I want caffeine to work on me. So this is going to be a fun couple of weeks before I go. Anyway, welcome back to the channel. Hello, my name is Roly, piercing body modification Reddit weirdo on the internet here. Subscribe if you are new. There's a QR code on screen. Scan with your phone if you're watching on a TV. Yes, hello and welcome back to my returning subscribers. Now today we're delving back into the world of my Pandora's box of piercing fails. These ones are always a bit bonky wonky, girls. Thanks for joining me today. Please hit the like button. Yes, subscribe. All my links are down below. Come follow me on my social medias and send me things to react to. And of course, thank you to all my lovely supporters over on Patreon. You guys are incredible and you make this channel possible. So yeah, there's a link down below if you'd like to come and support me on Patreon and get some extra videos, extra exclusive content, outtakes. We're going to be reacting to a new TV show very, very soon, exclusively on Patreon. So all the links are down below. Anyway, with all that being said, let's not beat around the bush Watlier and get on with these piercing fails. Okay, so, oh God, what? What's happening? Why are you in, what? What's going on? What's happening? Why we would, you had, what? That, the end of that needle was bent. Please don't tell me you're gonna pierce your, no f***ing way did we just see him use a broken needle and he's just used some sandpaper to like sharpen the end? No, oh, thing is, I can't use the sound because there's music in the background. He's talking, but I mean, I'm saying if I can understand what he's saying, I don't know what he's saying. Because of the music, I've got to take it out. Piercing your septum with a blunt needle. And now he's going out with it in his nose. What the hell is that? Someone needs, any people from Japan here all know, understands Japanese. Please let me know what's going on. What is your septum that you've just done? If you could actually like look at like, if you've got like a microscope, because the hole's still small, but if you could look at the hole, it will be like torn, ripped, jagged. Use,
absolute madness.
That is one of the most balmy things I have ever. Look, the needle is crooked. It's literally broken, and he's just using some sandpaper. But also, sandpaper is like for wood. I'm pretty sure you need like I don't know the whole thing about like, you know, DIY stuff, but I'm pretty sure you need different sandpaper to use it on metal like that. You can't use normal sandpaper, right? Or you got to use a different one. I'm not a DIY queen.
Hey!
Product design in school I did for like 1 year and then stopped, and we made ring can buggies. But the fact that he like pushed it through with a peg and then decides to walk out into a store while this is like on his nose. I'm sorry, but this is one of the wild, this is like, what a way to start this video. This is one of the wildest things I've ever seen. What? Oh God, can you see Mrs. Longitude? She's like sleeping down here. Can you see little babies? Miss Lingos. She's really fast asleep, so I probably shouldn't disturb her. I don't even have words. I mean, what do we say to that? The bent needle and then like sand. I will be so flabbergasted if he actually managed to heal that, because the hole that you just pierced is going to be so damaged and hurt. Like just it's. Also, the fact that it was bent, does that mean you've used it before as well? Like, why was the needle bent like that? Have you used it a few times before? I'm needed in the basement. So this, wait, what? Are they doing on this on a beach? Let's go to the beach. Each pierced my tongue badly. So this person's getting a tongue piercing on the beach. Isn't it lovely? Oh, shake that tongue, girls. Wow, look at him, look at the quivering. What a horrible place to get a piercing. Sand in the air. Imagine getting sand in a new piercing. I mean, I don't think this piercing knows what they're doing. They look, this looks very what? Oh my, is it caught? What happened then? That was very aggressive. This man is like in agony. Hang on, is there sound? They're talking a different language, so in case any bad words get said, I'm gonna have to take the sound off. But yeah, you're just getting pierced on the beach. I could not imagine getting pierced on a beach. But if we look at the transfer, she's like trying to put the bar in underneath it, and then like it gets caught. And she's like really pulling on his tongue, like, imagine just having a new piercing and someone's going, oh, shake it like a Polaroid picture, girls. Which is funny because you shouldn't shake a Polaroid picture. But this, silly. I'm needed on the beach. I'm not acting out that. No, stop it. Her tongue has become a mace. I don't understand like, what, hello, bash, bash, bash.
I always had my mace.
Why would you want your, a mace? I cannot believe for a second that any piercer would give you whatever that's called, whatever they're calling an underside tongue surface piercing, a snake eye and a frog eye. You've got like 3 types of terrible tongue piercings all in one. Like you've got all, like literally if you had like a box tick of dangerous tongue piercings, you've got the top 3. Goodbye to your tooth enamel. You know that the breath smells. And then one of the top comments here, the piercer that did these should not have a license. Absolutely. This is wild. What an obscene thing to do. Your teeth are there is no way in hell that you would be able to have these piercings and then not damage your teeth. These are going to up your teeth. Like, this is so dumb. And it's going to change the way you speak. There is no way that you can have 3 surface piercings on the end of your tongue, especially on the end, and it not affect the way that you speak. If you say that it wouldn't, then you are just being willfully ignorant. And what makes it even worse is, like, the girl looks really young as well. Okay, so... Oh my God, you're not doing a nasolang piercing. Oh, Jesus. That is... You're doing a nasolang piercing on yourself. That is absolutely... That is wild. We've seen people doing nasolang piercings before. I think this is actually the first time in these, 7+ years we were doing these videos that we've seen someone do a nasolang piercing on themselves.
He's a lunatic.
This would be one of the most painful piercings you'll ever experience. To do that on yourself is balmy. Is it going to be very straight though? When you're doing, are you really, I mean, I don't like the fact that you're not wearing gloves, especially because you've got things like chipped nail varnish on one hand. Like if any of that stuff happens to get inside the hole, especially a thing like this, getting chipped nail varnish like inside your, oh God, oh Jesus. But also like, if you look at his anti-eyebrow piercing, it looks a bit, sad, shall we say. I don't feel like that bar's not long enough either. That bar is not long enough. Like that is going to swell a lot. It's wild. It's wild. I don't know who this person is. I don't know what that says on the screen either, but the fact you're sort of just like touching the hole here. I don't know what that cream is and stuff that he's using as well. His eyebrow piercing looks really high. It's like not even on the eyebrow. It's like above the eyebrow. But this anti-eyebrow one here on his other side though, this looks like he's just got like a curved barbel in it. That's not good. It's like way too small and it's like pinching his skin. If you look when he moves his hand, it's like pinching his skin. So it's like pinching it up. That bar's not long enough though. If you're like, this is going to swell. The amount of tissue that you've just pushed a needle through, it is going to swell. That bar is not long enough. I couldn't really, it was kind of difficult to see properly because he was at an angle and sort of sideways to know how like straight it was. I can imagine that probably was a bit wonk because again, to do it like this is really difficult. Oh God, what's happening? When the piercer has slowed down at tattoo shop. Oh my God. So I don't know how much I'm gonna have to blur of this, but essentially I can show you the top parts because it doesn't really move. I think I'm gonna have to blur more the lower part because it looks quite gory. This person's got like what looks a little bit like fishing hooks like down their neck and they've strung it through like a corset and then tried to pulling it together. The skin thing is, it doesn't look like the skin here looks so thin. You can literally see like some of the bar underneath it. Like that's how thin it's been pierced in it. The idea of like pulling it like that, to me feels like, is it gonna rip open? That is, oh God. I'm needed in the basement. Oh my God, what's happening? What? This person's getting a, what even is that? What would you even call that? What would you even, like a horizontal gestrum piercing? Like what would you, so this person, if you can't understand what's going on, this person has a surface piercing on the top of her lip here.
That's a terrible idea.
Okay, so what we need to think about with now anatomy is, and I say this about things like some of the neck piercings we see, it looks like they've probably just put like a curved barbell. It's hard to really tell. I can't see if that looks like a surface bar or not. Maybe it's a surface one. It's kind of difficult to tell with this. Basically what she's done now, she's got like a bar. The same way you talk about snake eye piercings, you've got a bar like holding your tongue still, whereas it's like this, it's not holding your tongue still because it's not like, there's no restriction anywhere because there's only one singular thing. It can still have free movement if there's just one. But you've done 2 now, so you've got like you've got holding it there, which your natural lip shape is like this, but now you've got like a straight thing in there that's going to be like holding it straight. Like that would really change the way that you like speak. You can see when she like smiles, naturally when someone smiles, it all kind of like goes with itself, but you can see when she smiles, this part now looks a bit strange, like it's sort of like straight and then bulbous. I don't know why I'm struggling so hard to speak today. I don't know what's going on with my brain. I probably just completely butchered my explanation. I know exactly what I mean in my head, but essentially you've put a straight bar in a place that shouldn't have a straight bar in because it goes in different direction. With like wrist piercings, if you have a straight bar here, that's fine. Like you can have them there. I would always say get dermals because like this is still flat. The area that you've put it on is flat. So a bar being there isn't like restricting movement. Whereas the lip, it goes and like the lip isn't straight. As you talk, as you move, your lip moves like this and changes shape. And with you pout, like, you know, different words like, you know, that's not a word. My favorite word is
That's not a word, my dear.
paw. Like your lips go like that. So like if you've got a straight bar there, you're not going to be able to make that shape because your lips being held in shape. You're going to be like, paw. Do you know what I'm trying to say?
Dust.
So, there's music in this. This person has their lip. Oh, they've got like a lip piercing, but see, this is what happens when you wear bars that are too small. You can see the top of the lip has like grown over the bar. You can see it's like inside the lip. And this is why you have to have jewelry that is the perfect size for you. When you get it brand new, it has to be oversized. So of course, when it swells, it doesn't eat it. But even when you've actually healed the piercing, you still have to make sure that you're using a bar that has some length to it. You can't have it literally like squeezing your lip. Even if it's healed, your lip can then still seal over it if you're squeezing it. So yeah, this person now has to get that cut out of their lip. Isn't that going to be fun?
Oh, I can't wait.
Oh, Jesus Christ, look at this. Wow. I mean, I don't think you probably should have put hoops in then. No. The thing is, when someone lets their ear get that bad, they're not going to have, like, the rest of it is going to be, look at the ear, looks so upset. You probably should have just put straight bars in them again. I think this idea of now putting horseshoe bars in them, if your ears are that angry and like if they're this upset, don't put hoops in them or curved bar, just put straight barbells in them. Let them have like straight barbells. This is wild. That looks so disgusting. When you let your ears get like this, you're not going to change because you've suddenly had new jewelry in. Like this isn't just because like, oh, they got infected. This looks like you just never cleaned your piercings. They've used piercing gun jewelry studs in cartilage piercings, which in itself is just not good. This would happen over like a period of time. You would never wake up one morning and suddenly your ear looks like this, even if it was like a bit angry. Like you would never just look up like this. This is from neglect. So just changing your jewelry, this person's not going to change, unfortunately. Put straight flat back barbells in them because the piercings are clearly angry and you've now changed the shape of the piercing by putting a curved bar in it, which now bent the hole. Please just look after your earrings, for God's sake. So this person, oh God, what's happening? Oh, and she's, wait, what? She's too young to be having, right, wait. I'm gonna have to blur some of her because I feel a bit uncomfortable. This girl is getting a septum piercing and weirdly she's putting in the jewelry herself. The issue here, I mean, this person, you can see now, the person not wearing any gloves, like this, obviously cleanliness, everything here is being done wrong. The real issue here is this girl who's getting a septum piercing, she looks like 13.
What?
Maybe a bit younger. She is way too young for a septum piercing. We know that because she still looks like she's got quite like young features, like her nose still looks very young. Things like noses change shape, especially in that more informative years of your life, like when you really change. Your nose apparently grows for the rest of your life and your ears change shape for the rest of your life as well. There are certain things that never really stay still. In this time, if you look at my face when I was 11, 12 to when I was like 16, they're so different. Like I look so different. And especially when I get into adulthood now, this girl is way too young. Her nose has got to change shape. She is way too young. When you're that young, in my mind, I'm like, you don't need them. It's so not necessary. I mean, no one really needs piercings. When you're that young, like to me, it's just a distraction. Like there's no reason. You can have an earlobe piercing. Absolutely. Go get your earlobes pierced. Go get them. That's fine. Like you don't need septum piercings when you're in primary school or like late primary school. Like you don't need it. Even if it was just year 7, you don't need, my personal opinion is you should wait till you're 18 at least to get facial piercings. Your face changes so much in those times that like piercings might move positions, might migrate. And also like in case things go wrong, are you really going to look after it properly when you're so young? Earlobe piercings, even a cartilage piercing, 16, fine, whatever. But facial piercings, personally, my personal preference, I would say 18.
Don't you dare stop me!
I'm only trying to help you, sweetheart.
So this person, oh, for God's sake, what's going on here? What? Look at those fingers. What are we doing? Look at what? Just like shoving. Oh, Jesus Christ. And that's like cartilage as well. Like that's too high to just be like skin. That's definitely cartilage. Just shoving like a blunt object through the ear like that. Jesus Christ. And the fingernails and the dirt and that, like. Link Rose, I'm gonna have to come sit down by you, baby, because I can't cope with these people anymore. It's too much. What are they doing? What are they doing? Isn't it absolutely ludicolo? What's this? This person's getting a sound? Septum piercing. Oh, don't move back like that. It's just music. Don't move. When you're having a septum piercing, the worst thing you could do is go, oh, like, no, what are you doing? Imagine having a needle in your nose and you just like fly back like that. It's not like, there's the one way to either rip your hole, get it completely not straight. I mean, can you, Jesus, I mean, it looks very low. It doesn't look like it's been done in a sweet spot. That looked very low down the nose. Getting it done and then pulling back like that is just awful. When you're getting piercings, you fucking have to stay still. No excuses, because when you're dealing with needles near your like face or your ear, anywhere, if you do that, the chance of you being like stabbed, ripped open, like scraped with the needle, something like, you have to stay still. That jolting back is just you like you're asking for serious trouble doing that. Oh God. Okay, so this person's got, oh Jesus. Oh, wow. Let me just pause it here. So this person has removed their nipples. They've removed their belly button, which I think is insane. My belly button's, I've got like quite like a deep belly button. I don't even know how I would even remove a deep belly button. You can't just like sew it up because then there's going to be like a pocket in my stomach where there's like a little like weird hole.
What a revolting thought.
With outie belly buttons, obviously it's easier, but with innies like mine, I don't know how you'd even like remove it. I'm not sure how you would even do that. But they've also got loads of like silicone implants all over their arms and their hands and their chest and stuff. Realistically, it's not really much of my taste, but like I don't actually see anything wrong with this as long as you're doing it all professionally. Like I don't know what the longevity thing is about putting all the stuff on your body. Does scar tissue form around it the same way it does like a breast implant? I actually don't know this. It would freak me out if I was to see this. Ultimately, I actually don't have a problem with this. I'm like, people have been doing these kind of implants for a long time now. The problem with it, they look uncomfortable. Even when they're like healed, they still look like they would be uncomfortable. I actually know people who have implants and they're not. One of my friends has a few on his arm here and I've like felt them before and they're a bit, it just feels a bit alien. It gives me a bit of the willies. It's not to my taste, but I don't actually have a problem with this. I just, it's wacky. Straight people are interesting, aren't they? I just know that they're straight. Let's be honest. This person, I'm gonna have to blur a bit now. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. I'm gonna have to blur this part. Essentially, what's happened is these men have decided that they're going to pierce his earlobe onto a piece of wood with a nail.
Could you not do that, please?
It's not like a piercing needle or anything. It's just like a thick nail, like you would hammer in like walls and stuff. I feel like, you know what's really stupid? I feel like we've seen this guy before do something else like this. I feel like I vaguely recognize this man. I don't think I've seen this video, but I recognize this lad. I feel like he's done something like this similar before. I think he's done this before, you know? This is natural selection happening as well. How clean, just a piece of wood that's just out on, well, it looks like maybe like some decking somewhere. It looks maybe like a pub or something. A nail, I don't know where you've got this nail from. Just all these people were touching it. Like the dirt and the infections that you can have by doing anything like this. I just will never understand. Sure. And they've got to scar your earlobe up. You're gonna have a huge scar in your ear now because you want to impress your friends. You're like, yeah, I'm out, yeah. Whenever I see things like this, right, I just feel like he's the Joker bullied one of the group. A lot of friendship groups, especially with lads and like straight lads, because I know this because my brother was the one in his friendship group. There's always that one lad that we always get that seems to be not the runt of the litter, because that seems mean, but like the joke where like all of them tend to take the piss out of this one guy all the time. They always make that one friend do the stupid stuff or egg him on to do the bad things. The person is so desperate to be in the friendship group where we love that they'll do it. And when I see things like this is all I think of. I'm like, are you just being like pressured by your mates to do it? We're not gonna do it. You do it, Cave. Yeah, go now, Cave. Yeah, oh, I love when you put that ear in your nail. When you put that ear in your nail. Absolutely. I don't know, because I just don't, who is impressed by this? Who's actually impressed by stuff like this?
Me, I love it.
What's happening? Oh, let me turn this sound off. This is so, I'm gonna have to blur the actual branding part of it. That is, what are we doing?
Drugs?
Jesus Christ does not want you to scold and give yourself first-degree burns of his deathbed. Like what is it? Why do religious people do this? I don't understand. Why can you not wear the cross? Why can you not just wear the cross as a necklace? Why do you have to literally scar your body? This is cult behavior. This is what they do in cults. This is how they mark each other in cults. This is the kind of stuff they do in cults. This is unwell behavior. I'm going to give myself first-degree burns of Jesus's deathbed because that... Hey... I don't care what you say. If Jesus Christ, regardless of whether you believe in him or not, was around today, he would not look at this and go, thank you, yeah, oh, thank you, yes, praise be. No. No. What are we doing?
Lingos, what are we doing, Lingos? What are we doing? Why are they doing that we don't get you?
What? Oh, no. Right, I'm gonna pause the video because it's gonna make it easier for me to blur. This person has a piercing on like the top of their hole. Just like where the crack here, just like here, but it would still be considered like it kind of enters the crack, like a belly button enters the kind of hole. I mean, what are we doing? Where are we in society? I'm going, do you know why? I really want to pierce my asshole. Like, what is that area just not a great place for modifications anyway? Like, do the cheeks and things, you want to tattoo it, but like anyway, we're starting to get inside the crack. That's where you start to like, you know, potentially get issues. No matter how clean you are, it's still an area where certain things happen. If we actually objectively look at this, if it was a normal surface piercing, the bar is way too short. It looks like a curved barbell anyway. So you're putting a curved barbell in the area because you can see it looks quite raised. But like, also why? Why do you want to? Why are we getting a piercing there? Anytime you sit down, it's gonna be getting caught on things or catching on things, just like being snagged. Let's not pierce there. Let's not pierce the ass crack, please. Okay. Oh, it's this part. We've seen. Oh, this is the nasal. So we saw this person get their nasolang piercing. Oh God. Wait. We've seen a photo of this. We've seen a photo of this, the inside getting the uvula pierced. We've seen the photo. I don't think we've seen any videos of it. I think this is the first time we've actually seen like the video of it. Jesus Christ. The thing is, this is 100% like a play piercing or something. I personally, my gag reflex would never allow me to get like a uvula piercing. If you don't know what uvula is, we've all got them. It's like a little dangly bit of like flesh at the back of the neck. Well, I guess the top of the throat where it was, yeah. The skill needed to even pierce that and be able to put the loops on it is wild. This 100% would have had to have been a play piercing because of course, like the choking potential of you with that as well. If you actually tried to keep it, your body would probably reject it. The bacteria in your mouth constantly all the time, like would it be okay back there? Especially because like it's close to like the sinuses. So like if you have a cold or something, you might sometimes get like phlegm in the back of your throat. I don't think that's probably going to be good for that to be around it. Eating food, as you're eating and swallowing, would it hit against it? Could it rip out? Are you going to swallow it? And you wouldn't want to choke. This comes with so many issues. I'm pretty sure this was probably just for a video. There's no way that you'd be able to actually get a clamp over my uvula without me just like choking and gagging. That it just the idea that you were even able to do this and do two is wild. What's this? Oh my God. Oh no, what's happening? What's happening? What? Oh, are these little implants? Oh, what? I could not imagine having my mouth open when my mouth is closed. Imagine having your like mouth constantly open. How do you not get like a severely dry throat? How are you not dribbling all the time? Like that's massive. I don't know how you're not dribbling. How are your teeth not like, I mean, he's got silver teeth on, so maybe they were rotten. There's something about having it completely open all the time. Like again, one of these things that as humans, we're meant to have our mouth covered all the time. It's not meant to be open all the time. To have like a huge gap there, isn't your mouth going to be so dry all the time? We've seen people with lip discs before, but never ones that are like holes. One guy that we saw who was eating an orange and all you could see when he was eating was like spit and water coming out of his mouth. And that was him with like a solid disc. It was a solid disc. It wasn't a hole. Oh, this person's now got a hole there. And like, how does it not damage your gums in your mouth and have like a sore throat all the time because of the air constant? I don't know. Live your life, girl. Well. She was spilling too many secrets, so she locked up her tongue. Oh gosh. Wait, what? So can you freeze a keloid? So this looks like one of those sort of like liquid, yeah, but you're pouring all over her ear as well. So this is like one of those sort of liquid nitrogen sprays, I think. And you can use this, this is the kind of thing that freezes off things like warts and verrucas. Sometimes you would use it. I had a verruca on my foot when I was a kid and it wasn't like this, but it was like this little thing that essentially it was like a liquid nitrogen treatment where you'd put it on this like pen thing and you'd rub it on your like verruca and you'd get rid of it and it worked. I've never seen it be used for like a keloid though. Any doctors here? I actually don't know. I've never seen this kind of treatment on a keloid. Maybe it's normal and the sort of liquid nitrogen freezing it off works. I've never seen it used on a keloid like this, especially because like it's kind of just going all over the ear as well. Like, does that hurt? I don't know. I guess it would just be instantly numb, wouldn't it? Would this work? Let me know down below. I actually have no idea. Oh God, what? Oh, so this person has, wait, what? So this person has stretched the tip of their nose. Oh God, what? I mean, it takes nose removal. What? Oh, it's him. We have seen this guy before. I've just never seen the nose thing up close like that. Oh, look. You live your life, girl. Personally, I think it's gross. Being able to see in your nasal cavity like this, you live your life, girl. Again, my issue being able to see inside someone's nasal cavity and it all being so gooey like that, especially like if you ever have a cold when your nose is running, you would just have snot and thing everywhere. Live your life, girl. But we do have a nose for a reason.
Cocaine.
As they pierced her
Wait,
ear,
what?
the gun caused micro cracks in the cartilage.
Wait a minute. So this Jack D Films always makes random videos about things. This is the first time I've seen him do like a video about piercings. So these are always stories that apparently have happened, but he never like tells where the story's from or who it is. So like a lot of the time you're just sort of like, is this a true story?
As they pierced her ear, the gun caused micro cracks in the cartilage,
Oh God,
which
as they do.
allowed bacteria to survive. 3 weeks later, her ear was swollen, red, and leaking pus. Doctors found that a bacterial infection had eaten away part of her cartilage.
Oh God.
She became resistant to antibiotics,
Oh.
forcing surgeons to drain the wound and perform reconstructive surgery. Experts warn piercing guns are often unsanitary, and hollow needles are much safer.
Well, I'm glad that he's making content that's like informative like this. Good, yeah, do not use piercing guns, especially on the cartilage, because it does rip through your ear, causing tears in your cartilage, which of course then can a bacteria harvesting thing. I mean, the thing is, I don't know what story he's based this on, but this is a common thing we hear about piercing guns anyway, so this could be many different things. The fact that like eaten away at the ear and then she became like resistant to antibiotics, which is scary. That's when like, you know, bugs are winning. When you're becoming like resistant to them, that's scary.
No one can stop me.
When like antibiotics doesn't even work. Don't use piercing guns.
This is my last day with my teeth.
What?
Just kidding, I'm not actually getting rid of my teeth. Instead, I'm body modding them.
Oh God,
So
what are
come
you
with me
doing?
to get permanent vampire teeth.
Here, what are you, a vampire?
And no, it didn't hurt at all. I will say, if you decide to get this done, make sure you choose.
I mean, I'm pretty sure they would have numbed you if you're filing your teeth down, like to like make a because veneers, and if you're getting to like little caps, like most veneers, they'll file the teeth down to like a nub.
Choose the right person to do it, and make sure that they are a certified.
And also they, you know, to get the tooth on, a lot of the time they'll put ridges, they'll shave ridges into your teeth to like make some texture, so it has the glue has more to stick to.
Dentist, please, and have a record of working on teeth, especially cosmetic teeth. I got a large. I did have to learn to chew a bit differently, but it's really not that big of a deal for me. Humans tend to chew like in a circle, so I had to learn how to chew more
like a
up and down.
cow.
But it's only been a couple days as I'm recording this, and I already forget that they're like in my mouth. Here are my gorgeous, gorgeous vampire teeth. I'm convinced everybody looks hotter with vampire teeth, and you can't convince me otherwise.
So I love them.
I wasn't expecting that at all.
I won't lie, I do actually love it. It's one of those things that like almost I kind of wish I didn't love it. It's gonna come with a set of problems. Obviously having like your teeth are, I mean, some people have natural sort of like fang teeth, but like having extra long ones like she did that kind of came down like that, there are gonna be complications with that. Again, I didn't really see much of the process properly. We didn't really see it, but like when you get normal veneers and they file like healthy teeth down, that's never good. A lot of these sort of like turkey, I think it's the turkey teeth phenomena, but like when they just file all your teeth down to the nubs, they put veneers on it, and you know they only last like 10 years. I've seen videos of like people popping their like veneers off before, and they're filing down healthy teeth, and you end up having like really bad problems along like down the line. I don't know what the whole process of this is because they haven't really shown it very well, but I do think it's cool. I won't lie, I think she looked cool with them. I think vampire teeth look quite hot, especially like if the whole like Buffy aesthetic when the like Angel when he had the vampire head on with his teeth. Oh my God, wail me daddy. As a whole, I don't have any problem with this. I'm glad that she did it properly. I think they look really cool. Shout out to you. It does have issues, so don't go into that thinking it's going to be like an easy thing to do. Suddenly having these longer teeth here is going to change how you speak. You have to get used to like speaking a different way because you're going to have like longer teeth. You know, your mouth is suddenly going to have like things in it that weren't there before. Even if you just like get like a normal tongue piercing, it's going to feel weird to speak after having that, because suddenly having a bit of metal, even the generic standard tongue piercing, that's still going to change how you speak a little bit, because you're going to have to get used to having that bar of metal there. So like having 2 long fangs suddenly, because she's had the large one, that's going to change certain things, because your mouth is going to suddenly feel different. Okay, so surface tragus, hang on, surface tragus before, no, after, yes. Oh, they've got a curved barbell. Look how angry it looks. So they've got a curved barbell and a surface tragus piercing, and this is what you need, like an actual like staple disc. Like this is what you should be having in surface piercings, with a flat disc on the end. Oh God, oh, they're going to get it redone. Oh yeah, for a second, are you just like putting that in an angry piercing? No, so they're getting it redone. Okay. Piercing aftercare. They had a really colourful arm tattoo. That looks fun. Okay. So this is what it should, exactly, perfect. It looks gorgeous, stunning, beautiful. Yeah, can we stop putting curved barbells and piercings, please? In surface piercings, what are we doing? What are we doing? This is 2025. This is 2025. If this was 2010, I'd be like, do you know what? People are still learning, whatever. This is 2025.
Get with the times, man.
What is happening? What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? I'm not even going to spend any time. What is happening? What is happening? Oh, wait. So we've got a video. On my previous piercing shaming video, we had this girl doing this like cleaning floss on her surface piercing, and it was just like a GIF. It wasn't a whole thing. This is the actual video. So let's actually listen to what she did, because I was so intrigued to how she got it inside her hole.
I beg your pardon. So anyways, this is just me taking it out. Of course,
how did you get it in?
This is a real surface tragus bar. I be seeing a lot of y'all with the little eyebrow ring in there. And for me personally, that caused a lot of problems.
Well, yeah, of course, you're not supposed to have that.
Tragus. But anyways, I'm just cleaning it here with some antibacterial soap and water. Then I just got this little cleaning kit. This is an ear piercing cleaning kit, so you can actually clean inside of your piercing holes.
Oh, is it hard?
Y'all,
oh,
holy grail, you have to get this if you have piercings.
Okay,
Because,
so
of
I mean, we
course,
didn't really get to see it very well then. We kind of just saw like, I guess maybe it's hard on one side, and that was how she pushed it through. Because in my mind, I was thinking it was going to be like dental floss, kind of. It's always a bit sort of, you know, it's not solid. It's quite soft, and you just sort of pull it out. I didn't realize that what she was using was like originally solid and then gets harder. I guess in that case, it would have been easy to push it through. But yeah, you can see all the gunk underneath it. That's the thing with surface piercing, especially like with flat discs and stuff, it's a lot, you know, to clean underneath it is a bit more tricky than say if you got like balls on the end of it. But like, of course, with surface piercings, you don't want anything to protrude. So discs and things like this, like what she's got on her tragus there, is definitely something that you want to have. Yeah, I mean, great. When I just saw the GIF, it was a bit sort of like, oh, what's going on? This is actually a really good video of like cleaning a surface piercing on the inside. I think that's actually really good. I don't know what this cleaning, I can't really talk too much about the actual like cleaning product she's used, because I don't know what it is. But if we look at it, so it looks actually like it's a bit more solid. So when she pushed it through, it looks like it was a bit solid, and then she was able to move it a bit more. So I guess that was why she got it through, because I was so confused how she got that through her like surface piercing. Okay, good. So, another one. I thought we were past this. I really thought we were past this. Suddenly, since like 2024 maybe, we've really started to see this upturn in snake eye piercings and scoop piercings, and now again this new one, the one that's underneath the tongue, whatever people are going to call them. It's madness. It's absolute madness. I don't know what. And again, wait, if we actually look, this bar has no room for swelling. When you're normal tongue piercing, right, and you just go through like that one piece of tissue, the bars are always really long because your tongue is like, I don't think I've ever known a single person in my entire life who has a tongue piercing that hasn't swollen up. I've never known someone ever to have a tongue piercing and it not swell. You can see both ends of the ball are already like touching the tongue. So you've gone through way more tissue than a normal piercing would be, like up and down through the top, because you're going through like that and that's it. With that, you've gone through so much of the middle section. You've pierced through a lot of like flesh, which means the swelling is going to be times 10.
You're gonna die.
Your tongue is just going to eat that bar. It's so small that is not long enough. But the top comment here, which I completely agree with, say goodbye to your teeth. The bar is way too short for swelling, and that's going to occur. Say goodbye to your teeth. Yeah, absolutely. Oh, it's another one. So this is the same account that we saw earlier on. Is this person also got to jump back? Stay still. Stay still. Oh God, I mean, it was a little bit better. He's still kind of jolted a little bit. Thing is, because there's music, so I don't know what's being said. Maybe the piercer is like not warning them or something and just being like, goodbye. God. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ, poltergeist, it's getting wild hysteria because I clear the area. Oh. Sure. I mean, that was still better than the first one. Both of the people that we've seen in this, both of these guys we've seen in the video getting this done, who are from the same account, they both look like instant regret though. It's very like, I'm crying, sobbing girls. Okay, so this person's getting some, what are these got? Dahlia? Smart. I keep forgetting what these ones are called, where they're really close to like the edge of the mouth here. God. There's something about them though that makes it looks a bit strange. I don't know. I think because it's so close to the edge, I don't know, there's something about them I think just look a bit weird. It almost looks like you've got food stuck to your mouth. Like, sure, like the thing is, ultimately, it's done fine. Like from what I look like, it, you know, the piercing itself has done well. I just think they look a bit weird. Yeah, to me, it looks like you've got food trapped in your lips or you've got food trapped in your mouth. And it being so close to like I don't know. And again, it's just purely personal taste. I just think these kind of piercings just look a bit straight, like you've got food caught in your mouth. Just taste. I'm surprised you didn't like maybe shave a little bit more around the area though. I know tattoos, obviously when you get tattoos, you need to shave everything just because it's way more difficult to tattoo when there's hair everywhere because then, you know, it gets caught in the needle and everything. You know, it's just a nuisance. But with piercings, I thought you would have maybe just shaved a little hole. So you're not like, I guess, maybe pushing bits of hair. I've never had piercings where I've got already hair before. So I don't know. What? That's not real. That's like a filter. No. Oh, okay. The smoke is really what gave it away. No, stop it. No, say. Don't try to fool me, girl. It ain't gonna work. Clean your piercing. Oh, God. Yummy, yummy. Oh, Jesus Christ. Please. Yes, come on, please. Let's clean our piercings. Please. Please. Not again. Like, no, stop it. What are we doing? I have seen this before. It's been in a video. I don't know which. I mean, we've seen a few people do this now. We're just seeing it again, sure. Right. So one person did this, right, as like a joke, like a piercing play joke. It was more of like do you know like the face tattoos I always see when people get their fake face tattoos? Someone did this in the same vein where it was like, we're going to pierce my finger, lol, and it was all a joke, but they actually did it, but they took it out right afterwards. And now I've seen a few different people starting to do it now. This is what I mean. You might start something as like a funny trend, but suddenly all these like other people, like this is an imitator now doing the same thing. But it's not just like you're imitating something stupid. At least with the fake face tattoos, it's not actually damaging your body. Like, putting this stencil on your head and pretending to tattoo is dumb, but it's not doing anything to you. This is literally now we're doing a trend where we're actually going to potentially like really damage ourselves.
None of them survived.
God, has he posted this video again? So, a little while ago, we did a video about this alpha male guy called Alpha M, and he did a video, like a whole huge video about how like men shouldn't have piercings, and he was like, the only piercings you should have are the ones that I've got. He posted it 5 weeks ago. He's reposted this same video. Just to refresh your memory if you didn't see this video, let's see what this alpha male says that men should and shouldn't piercings.
3 men's piercing don'ts. Number 1 is don't pierce your eyebrows because it looks a little trashy.
Eyebrow piercings are my favorite piercings of all time.
Number 2 is only 1 piercing per nose. As in, like, you got 1 nose, 1 piercing max. A subtle hoop, a small stud, fine. Having more than 1, not okay.
But why? This is the thing. He just says, like, it's not okay. But why, though? Like, you can't just say, oh, it's just not okay. But why? Give me a legitimate reason. Like, actually tell me why. Not, it's just not okay. What do you mean it's just not okay?
And number 3 is your lips. Never pierce your lips. Nips, that's okay.
Oh, but so he doesn't mention the fact that he's got granny earrings in his earlobes and that his nipples. Like, but that's okay because you can 100% have your own opinions. I have my own opinions about piercings I don't like. But like, to say these are just not okay. But why? Saying things like mandible piercings to go through here, up here. That's not really a great one to do. There's so much risk with that. Snake eye piercings, they have lots of dangers. Getting like in an odd surface piercings and not take them out right away. Again, there are legitimate things in the piercing community that can be questioned or talked about, or maybe do some like safety about it. But like just eyebrow piercings and nose piercings and lip, like they're just so like nothing and inoffensive and not dangerous in any way as long as you do it professionally. That is just weird. This is weird content. I don't really understand what the point of it is. And he's one of those alpha male YouTubers who like be like, men should do this. You're assuming that women only want you?
Well, I've never liked him wholeheartedly on account of those ice cubes he serves in the shape of naked ladies.
There are many women who like alternative looking men. Even like having 1 eyebrow piercing, there'll be people that are fine with that. Yes, piercings have a preference. I get it. I personally actually prefer tattoos on potential partners than piercings. I actually prefer heavily tattooed people rather than heavily pierced. That's just how I my preference. The first thing about trashy about the eyebrow piercings, but the next ones, he just never gave any explanation. He was just like, no, it's not okay. I don't know, it's so stupid. I don't know why I ever tried to find logic in these people. Oh, wow. That's an interesting... So this person has... I mean, I guess it's some kind of industrial. I don't know what we'd even call it. Like a custom homemade industrial. I don't know. But they've got it through like their helix. And then it goes through, I guess, the snug. I don't have... Like, my ears don't really have enough rim to be able to do anything like that here. I love it. I think it looks cool. One thing I really love is... I mean, I love industrial piercings as a whole anyway. But I do love it when we see industrial piercings that are like different, that we don't normally see. So I love it when you see them like vertical from the top all the way down to the bottom. And like sort of from the tragus maybe then into the conch. Like I love those kind of industrials because they're really unique. I love this too. I've just never seen it before. Wild. I don't know how easy that's obviously got to be to heal. It's going to probably be a bit of a bitch. I love it though. I love it. I love it. If we this could be like even a cool thing where like maybe you attach like one of those almost like, you know, like a hip replacement with like a ball on the end, and it's like a bar that can kind of move. It's what they do for the hip. It's like that kind of like.
What are you talking about?
I don't know what it's actually called. You could probably put one of them and have a bar that then goes into the conch and kind of connect it with the conch as well. I love it. So what's this? Oh God. Wait, is this a piercing or let me take the music off. Wait, what? The song. What do you mean the song's currently unavailable? I want to turn the sound. It won't let me turn the sound off. Sis. I mean, I'm set this. I was set. The tattoo itself is fine. Like the actual tattoo. Like, maybe I'll change my mind. But like the actual piercing. Like, look at the bump here, girl. Let's do a nice little aspirin soak or something. Let's get that down, girl. Oh wow. Oh, they're gorgeous. What beautiful jewelry. That is beautiful jewelry. Even though I feel like having that much metal around my mouth would actually really annoy me. I feel like it would just kind of be annoying. I do think this is beautiful. I love it. Beautiful, beautiful. There's not really much to say. It looks great. Oh Lord, another one. Oh, before I met you, I was lost. I feel like I've seen this before. I feel like I've seen this video before. Yeah, after lovely. That's wild though. This is a problem again. I had the same issue with I see the other stuff. If this is how it's got the first time, it feels like you're never really gonna learn and like it's just gonna carry on and get worse again. I don't know. Well guys, we're well and truly aboard that trigger train today. Choo-choo speeds on the railway, had to crash off a cliff and plunge to our deaths. Bye! Oh, and my back check, Jesus Christ. Oh, squat for Jesus. Oh, Jesus loves a good peach. Oh, Jesus loves to get raw dog the last time table. Oh, Jesus was a vampire. Thank you for watching today's video. This one has been a lot as always. I still cannot get over that girl that had the 3 surface piercings at the end of her tongue. That was bonky wonky. This one has been full of like absolutely absurd things. This has been like absurd, like actually completely absurd. That guy giving himself a nasolang piercing at home. I've never seen that before. Never. But then that other guy that was like using the needle and like filing it down to make it sharper, but just sandpaper. What is happening? As I always say at the end of these, it's been so many years now since I started, but clearly I'm still going to be able to make these for many years to come because people are just insane and they're getting more insane. Jesus Christ, what's going on, girl? Anyway, yeah, thank you for watching today's video. Let me know what you think down below. Please hit the like button, subscribe, all my social media links, come follow me. And of course, yeah, make sure you go check out my Patreon as well. Come and support the channel and maybe get your name shout out at the end, all the fun little exclusive content. And yeah, wow. Today's Instagram shout out goes to Smelly Poser. Oh, I suggest a shower. Oh, thank you for following me over on Instagram. Instagram links down below. Maybe it could be the next Instagram shout out. But yeah, a massive shout out to my lovely Patreons whose names you can see on the side of the screen here. Thank you for being a Patreon. And an extra special shout out to my top tier Patreons: Lonely Assassin 96, AJ Padilla, Shadow, Radika Madala, H-Stab Ghost, Sammy Schlettig, Andrew Lexa, Zoe Brost, Samuel, Tadeo Anaya, Leon P, Adam Flelminster, Keen Jellybean, Purple Eyed Fox, Kaz, Eva Netniage, Join the Navy, Demon Bunny, Kimmy H, Blue Gem, TNS Mum, Adam Brett Batch, Rishi, They Call Me Doc, Athena Falling Angel Barrington, Erin Grace, Benjamin Baker, Aya, Robin Scott Palmer, Steffi Tech, Chloe Louise, Alicia Marie, Cassie H, and Shell Herman. Thank you for being my top tier Patreons. You guys are delicious wishy. Anyway, be fabulous, be amazing, be gay, be everything you want to be, and don't let any bishop they say that you can't be wise at, because you are flawless, girl.